Serious man. Hi. Hello.
I like thighs,
Yeah?
like thick thighs.
How are my thighs? Good morning, good morning. We are broadcasting from a not so sunny Los Angeles, but we're gonna head outside anyways because we have a very important meeting with a Mr. Anthony, who I have not seen since the first time that we collabed back in April 2024, I believe. And I'm looking forward to seeing what he's been up to this year. He told me about a house, which is very exciting. So I'm looking forward to hearing all about that. And hopefully we shall have time to get a video or two for the OnlyFans if you guys know what I'm saying. Let's go.
Guys, look who I'm with again. It's been
Almost a year.
almost a year. We're
at the Venice canals.
at the Venice canals today. Almost a year ago, we went to Santa Monica.
Which is like
We were gonna go back, but then we're like, let's just change it up. But anyways, I have a question to ask you.
What is your question?
Do you think OnlyFans is going to impact your ability to date in the future, or has it impacted your ability to date at all?
Probably, but I think only in the same way that any job does.
Really?
Not in exactly the same way, but in a similar way. Like, people whose career makes them travel a lot, or they're away from home a lot. I feel like that's kind of like it, because it affects the way your lifestyle is. Your lifestyle kind of matches your work.
My friends have said that because I do OnlyFans and some people aren't going to be okay with it, it essentially makes dating easier because then it like trims down the amount of people that you have available in your dating pool. When I first met you, I was so nervous, and I think everybody commented, because when we went to the first video, everyone's like, oh my god, you're so shy and introverted. I was like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck I was doing.
But I feel like I'm the same way. I always say like I went into the wrong industry because I have to like see people and meet new people, and like I hate that. Even like since I was a kid, I used to hate that.
I think when we did our collab, because everything was so new to me, like filming, you had a really nice setup, like multiple cameras set up, really complex lighting situation, and then we had to take breaks to like look at the footage because we didn't have any cameraman. I think because everything was so new to me, and then obviously I'm introverted, plus I'm meeting Tyler. I think that's why I was so nervous. But I think I tell this to my fans is that more practice I get, like people are saying the Cody collab was really good, right? And that I'm getting comfortable with collabs. I'm like, yeah, it just takes practice. Like I'm only on my 5th, but it only gets better from here. Even though, okay, yes, I do complain about the traveling, and sometimes there is cost associated doing collabs. That actually is, at the end of the day, it is tiring, but it's very fun and very rewarding. Like, I never thought I'd get to meet you ever in my life.
I didn't think I would get to meet you.
Thank you.
Because the first time I messaged you, you were like, yeah, no.
Oh no, yeah, so But I did text you like a year later saying like, hey, are you still down? And I'm so happy you said yes.
This one's looking at me funny. Duckies!
What happened?
I don't know.
Oh, they have a little.
What? I gotta go see this. Look at the duckies! There's a duck hole.
We were down here, I was down here with my friend. I think it was in October. Delicious.
Question for you. What would life be if you had not done porn altogether?
Ooh, that's kind of scary. not be- not because like I'm only able to do that in life, but I don't know. I don't know where I'd be. I think I might probably still be ice skating for work. So I used to work at this.
Yes.
Did I ever tell you that?
Yeah, you told me.
So I worked at this, but I remember like it was fun at the time. It was really exciting, but I like didn't know if I wanted to continue because it kind of, unless you really really enjoy it, I feel like it's kind of a dead end. Like you get to a certain point and there's not really any advancement unless you want to go into like the headquarters and corporate and do all that. But I didn't really want to do that.
But you're
Yeah.
doing what you really like. You're not doing ice skating
Yeah.
because you're trying to like, you know, climb the corporate ladder.
Right.
You're doing
Yeah.
it because you actually like doing it and you get paid.
See, that's true. So I think there's like, yeah, you kind of have to make a choice. Because like, I remember being super happy to be doing something that I really liked. And I wasn't stuck in like an office in London. And I feel like a lot of
Okay.
people, especially who do like private school, a lot of people end up going to university and
Yeah.
going into a traditional job
Yeah.
and ending up in an office, which is like what I really didn't want.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was grateful to not be there, but then I also realized like after a while, as you get older, you're like, okay, like people are gonna like advance in their careers, make higher salaries, and you're gonna still be doing this. And I saw older people in my show, like older people in their 40s who are still there. And I feel like they didn't really have much safety net or anything to show for it
Okay.
after like
Yeah.
20 odd years working for the same company.
Yeah. Yeah. One thing that I'm very, very grateful for OnlyFans is that I was able to buy my first house at 23.
That is crazy.
That's
At
crazy.
23.
Yeah. And then I'm 24 right now, but I put an offer on my second home last week.
Oh, what?
So hopefully it works out. Hopefully it works out. The offer still. The offer.
Wait,
at
are
the-
you gonna live in both homes?
Uh,
Or is this the one for your mom that you told us about last year?
yes. So.
What?
Okay. Wait. Should I tell you the full story?
Yeah, tell me the full story.
Sorry, I have to take a deep breath for this one. It's like a long.
It's gonna be a long one.
It's gonna be a long one. Okay.
Are we sitting comfortably?
Yeah. I was being comfy. So when I was 14, I was just at home. It was sort of summer break. My mom went out and she came back home. She's like, "Oh my God, I have to take you." She had a flyer in her hand for these new construction homes that she had passed by on her way to her friend's home. She came home screaming when she got through the door. She's like, "Oh my God, this weekend I have to take you to see these brand new homes that they're building down the street." Okay. So we go that weekend and we tour the new construction homes. Beautiful. It's from a very specific architect in Seattle. Very beautiful, mind-blowing homes. And we look in, we tour this inventory home that they offer. And obviously my mom is single and she doesn't have a lot of income.
Was there an advertisement?
Huh?
Like, my mom's single. This is her.
Oh,
this
yeah.
is her profile.
My mom's single. She likes playing pickleball. She's chill. But anyways, she's a single mom, right? So she's working her best to make ends meet.
So what you're saying is you're looking for a daddy.
No, I'm okay being independent. But anyways, so like, obviously she's a single mom. She's trying to buy this luxury home from this really nice architect in Seattle. So we toured an inventory home, and I literally it was the cheapest home available out of their portfolio of listings. and she couldn't afford it. And right then and there, like, I saw her heart break because like she really, really liked this home from this home builder, but she couldn't afford it. And I was 14 at the time, right? And every weekend for, let's say, a month straight, we went back to those homes, just tour it, just because we're like, wow, like this, you know, this is what life could be, right, for us one day. And it was just kind of sad seeing something that my mom really, really wanted, but she couldn't afford. And like back at that time, objectively, these homes weren't that crazy expensive, right? Back then, they were like 500K, 2014. But still, like, my mom couldn't do it on a single income. She tried her best. She tried to make the math work, but she just couldn't do it. So from that day onward, when I was 14, I made it my life goal to someday buy a home from that same architect and then have my mom retire in it. So last week, I put an offer on one of the homes. The architect still builds in Seattle, thank God. But there's a new construction home. It's like an inventory home. You get pick your lot, pick out a floor plan. So me and my mom picked out a floor plan that we really liked, and I put an offer on it last week. And the final hoop I have to get through is just securing the funding from my lender. But my mom was in Hong Kong last week, but I called her that saying like, hey, the offer got accepted. And so I told her, I said, hey, on your flight back from Hong Kong to Seattle, I hope you think about your retirement and how essentially you don't have to work anymore because I'll be the one paying the mortgage, and that I finally bought us the home that we always wanted 10 years ago.
Wow. What a story.
But I still have to secure the home. The lender's being a bitch. The lender's like, oh, you already have a mortgage, so that adds to your debt to income ratio, so we're not sure, but it should be fine. Like they're trying to make the math work. But all in all, that is my story. That is how OnlyFans changed my life. So
that's very
without
exciting.
OnlyFans, I would have not been in a house, or been where I'm at today. So I'm very grateful. How do you decide / what is your criteria for doing a collab with somebody?
Actually, I was talking to a friend about this last night, and vibes. It sounds really hippie, but like, number one, just go off vibes.
But how do you vibe somebody out via text?
Usually, like, you can just tell how enthusiastic someone is by like how they respond. Like if they're giving like one-word answers and not really like giving much information, you can kind of tell that they're probably like not that interested. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. And if that is the case, I'm like, okay, well, like, I don't want to travel somewhere and like go to all the effort of being there to that person maybe turning up or not turning up. And that has happened before, which like you learn.
Yeah.
So I think like vibe is very important.
Yeah, I agree. What I look for is, I mentioned before, is a strong brand. If the person, people that I collab with, I want them to have a strong brand. Like Ronnie and Kwa, they're the power couple from Las Vegas. That's their brand. And I told you what your brand is, right? So I look for that. And that's basically my only criteria. And also to like, I have to find you attractive. Like, let's say you doing porn and your followers aside, if I saw you on the street in passing, and if I was like, yeah, I would sleep with you, like I need to, I need to be at least attracted to you on like a, I don't know how to say
Physical,
like a physical level, not just because you have a lot of followers.
Carnal, lustful level.
Yeah. What is the sexiest body part in a man?
Oh, the neck.
Really?
Have you not noticed when like we are filming that I touch your neck?
Yeah, you got lube all over my neck last night. It dried and I had to scratch it off.
It's just like the neck is like, I feel like the neck is really intimate because like you don't just go to a randomer and touch their neck, right?
No.
So the neck is like a really intimate place.
Yeah.
And then like the back of the neck is like intimate, right? If you're like
Right.
like this.
Yeah.
But then you can also do the front and it's like it gets a little bit kinky.
Yes. Oh.
So here's like aww, and then here's like
Yeah. Okay, I like that answer. Mine is, I like thighs. Like thick thighs.
how are my thighs? Pretty thick.
Especially when guys are like 5-inch like inseam, like short,
Mhm.
like short gym short. Oh,
I actually have some like shorts like that, but I never wear them because I'm like, this is too short to wear outside.
actually, I shit you not. One day I want to run for mayor.
Well, wait, when? Is it like
I think like when I'm 40.
okay, so that's like another 15 years. I think by then
Yeah.
I think society will be chill.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.